Alright, welcome back to another gun build in Modern Warfare. Today we're going to be looking at the SPR 208 or 208, however you want to say that. It's a marksman rifle. It's the Remington 700 uh, marksman rifle, or DMR, I guess. Not really a DMR. I think the DMR would be like the EPR 14 here. But yeah, it's a bolt action like rifle. It's supposed to be in the marksman rifle category, so it is one step down from being like almost like the 50 cal sniper rifles. So normally, with using its normal rounds, I believe is the Win Mag rounds here. I just went to the 10 round deal there, so you can actually see it. But it makes it to where anywhere like in the upper chest for this rifle, it is going to be a one-shot kill. It is bolt action. So it is almost going to be a one-shot kill in the upper chest or in the head. Normally like that. So what I'm going to be doing today is going to be going over a gun build that I think is actually pretty cool. Now, since it is a marksman rifle, it does lose a little bit of that damage like from the 50 cal, but it also gets a large amount of speed for it. It's not going to be insanely fast for like like assault rifle or anything, but it still is faster than the 50 cal, so it's more for like quick scoping, but you still have to be pretty good at aiming with it. For this sniper rifle, there's a ton of ways that you can actually build it, and this build I'm going to make it the best it could possibly be at hipfire for no scopes. So it has the best value for hipfire accuracy alongside the SKS, which is right above it. So the SKS is like I think a 2-shot or a 3-shot. I can't recall exactly, but it's like a semi-automatic, so it does take more than one shot to kill, unless you hit him in the head, I think. So yeah, this thing has the same exact hipfire values as the SKS, and that is insanely good. So it is having like the stopping power of the Car 98 and also having the hipfire accuracy of the SKS. On top of that, it also has a underbarrel function or attachment that you can go to, and you can select the Merc foregrip to give you more of that hipfire accuracy. Of course, recoil control comes along with it. It's like this for like any other like gun in the game almost, aside from shotguns. But you can put that on there and increases your hipfire accuracy. Now I believe it does take away one frame from your, or adds a frame, I should say, to your ADS time. And aim walking movement speeds also hurt, so it makes it to where it is a little bit slower, but from there that's where we're going to run with and make it to where it's a little bit more accurate when you're shooting from the hip. After that, we want to head down to the barrel, and we want to go with the ZLR ASP or ASP, ZLR ASP barrel, and this will give you I believe 3 frames more for your ADS time, so this will drop it down to roughly 300 milliseconds if I'm not mistaken, so it is actually pretty dang fast now. And that will also increase your hipfire accuracy even more, because all the guns in the game, like SMGs, assault rifles, LMGs, anything like that, the smaller barrel you have, the more accurate you are when it comes firing from the hip. So these are the 2 attachments that you mainly need for this build to increase your hipfire accuracy. But on top of that, we want to go with more of this stuff to make it to where it's way better and it's a little bit more like viable, I guess, in the game. So for a stock, I recommend using the XRK SP Lite 208 Blitz, and that will make it to where that's the rushing build to it. So normally you would go with the ZLR ASP and the Blitz stock here, and probably run like a 10 round magazine and a speed bolt right here, which I'm actually going to put on, and that makes it to where your rechamber speed for your bolt is faster, and that's what people would use for quick scoping. But this one, we're not even going to be scoping with it. So this is what we're going to be putting on. So the Blitz barrel, or stock I mean, and this will give you more of the sprint to fire speed, so it's going to increase that a ton. I'm not entirely sure how fast that is, but it drops it down by a pretty good amount. It's insanely fast when you put this thing on. Aim down sight speed is going to be increased, and aim walking movement speed was also going to be increased, so it kind of counteracts the Merc foregrip downside there, so it's not too bad at all. And After that, we want to go with the final attachment, and this is going to be the 338 Lapua mag for the 5 rounds there. Now, this will allow you to get those one-shot kills in the upper chest, or not in the upper chest, in the stomach area. So now it is going to be like anywhere in the midsection of the body you can get a kill with that. And that makes it to where that when you do land that hipfire shot, then it is almost going to always guarantee a shot or a kill. So with this marksman rifle, it has the best hipfire accuracy you can get in the game for a marksman rifle, but it's still not insanely good like an assault rifle or anything. But it is odd. It has some real good hipfire accuracy from it. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump into a game. I'm going to make sure all the bots and stuff are set. Let's go ahead and get rid of the crank timer because we don't want that. And let's go ahead and just jump into it. Now, this is really the build for hip firing, but you don't need to use it just for hip firing. You can also use it for anything else. Have, just normally aiming and shooting at somebody. It's still insanely fast. It's practically the speed build, but the only two things weighing it down is the Lapua rounds, which drops it down by 3 frames, and then the Merc foregrip. So it aims roughly around this fast. So it's not going to outcompete like SMGs or anything. Like that. Like, look at that. Oh, that guy shot me, but shot me with a crossbow. That's weird. Oh, if he doesn't get close enough for me, and I'll show you this. Yeah, most of the time it does hit a little bit better. So yeah, I would run with the bolt. It makes it to where it's a little bit faster to use. Like I said before, it's not going to be the best, but this is just really there. And you can see it's a one-shot kill in the upper chest or anything. It is going to be a guarantee one-shot kill unless you hit him in the limbs. But aside from that, it's a pretty good gun all around. I love this gun because you can do stuff like this. But just to show you, that's how tight it is on the screen there. So it's about the same as like a shotgun spread if you put on like all the attachments to tighten it, like for the Model 680. You can put on a bunch of attachments. It's about that wide, to be honest. So when it comes to like real quick scoping or trick shots and stuff, this is it. Of course, when I play it, this is really just going off of like chance here. Or just getting lucky with the numbers. After the second shot there, but I mean, as you can see, it just makes it to where it's a lot more accurate. It's nothing insane, but it's way better. So I'm just kind of showing this is the build that you want to go with. Now, this is going to be kind of like a two-part deal. You can make it to where it's, hip firing like that, or you can also make it to where it's the fastest build in the game, and that's by taking off the Lapua rounds. See here. So let me take that off, put on the stock, the barrel as well, and let's do not put anything on the magazine. I'll go with the feather bolt to make it faster, sleight of hand to reload faster, and then put on a tack laser, and you got yourself a speed sniper right here. It's like insanely fast. Yeah, the guy got me with crossbow. But yeah, this is kind of like the speed build for it, so it's not really too far off. Again, the only two things that are weighing you down on the hip fire build is the Lapua rounds. You don't need them. I just recommend it, so when you do get the hip fire shot off, it will it makes it to where you have a little bit better of a chance of getting a one-shot kill off of it. But you don't need it, so you can only really just have like that one attachment, like the Merc foregrip, to weigh you down, while you can put on like, I don't know, like a tack laser or something to speed you up, like I'm doing here. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, there we go. That's kind of the build. There's the speed one right here, which I run for the most part, to be honest. It's real fun to do. Or you can put on the Merc foregrip, and it will go around, or if you don't want to, you don't need to do that, but you can put the Merc foregrip on. Smallest barrel, the Blitz stock, and sleight of hand, or the feather bolt. One of the two if you want to. And attack laser, of course. So you just have to like the speed build. Or probably not the attack laser, but there you go. Those don't really work too well. Yeah, so I mean, there you guys go. It's pretty much just that build. It's going to be pretty straightforward. It's just kind of messing around with the value of the gun there. And I see some like crazy plays people pull off of these things, so it's pretty cool. Always putting up, you know, like new kind of stuff like this, and this is, oh, I forgot the Merc foregrip. I knew I was missing something here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, there you guys go. Hope you enjoy the video. Like, this is just messing around and showing you guys that the SPR or the Remington 700 marksman rifle is one heck of a gun. And again, I guess I'll just go ahead and do the third build too, but you can also, if you really want to just make it to where you can just go on forever, like get those real big feeds and stuff as a, you know, like a quick scope or something, you can put on all this stuff that helps you out, like the tac laser, small barrel, the blitz stock, and you can put on the 10-round magazine. You can probably get a little bit more feeds and stuff out of that, but it is what it is. You really dang good with this gun. And it is really dang cool to use. It is, in Warzone, a one-shot kill if you hit him in the head, so it works there. I really don't know why people use the car over this weapon. It's all around just better. But who knows. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I already said that before, but this is pretty dang cool to me. It's a really cool looking gun. You can make it to where it looks practically like an assault rifle in a way. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, like playing Modern Warfare and stuff, I appreciate like any kind of comments and stuff. If you want to see me do any kind of class builds, it could be as terrible or as awesome as you could possibly get, or any of them. I'm happy to put down any kind of like games that you guys want to see from the channel. It's primarily Modern Warfare right now, but I'm really up for anything. And I appreciate all you guys subscribing. Got one guy not too long ago that subbed. Appreciate him for doing that. Currently sitting around 22 subscribers, or 23 I should say. Yeah, YouTube channel just slowly growing, and I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of running this video out here. I'm trying to, I don't really know what to say here. Let's see, is that a blood splatter? I'm sure enough it is. As you see there, I got myself a hit marker, but oh yeah, I got that. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it off here. It's running on to for about 15 minutes, just showing one kind of gun, so in 3 different builds, I suppose. But yeah. ladies and gentlemen, the SPR. It also got itself like a really cool looking weapon inspect where you can actually check the bolt and ammunition. Not very many guns have that. They just kind of have the basic one where they look at each side of the gun. But that's pretty much it. So it has its own little unique deal. It has some pretty cool looking like unique sniper scopes and stuff like that. All around it's insanely fast for what it is as well. So oh. So if you're ever going to go with like quick scoping or something, this is it. This is what you do. I'll be showing another build pretty soon. Kind of going over the same gun here because I already got like 3 shoved into one video. And it's kind of going over like your preferred Warzone class setup. So yeah, pretty cool. Cool looking reload, super fast, cool looking animation. And I'll see you guys in the next one.